Simultaneous equations. One of them, 2x plus y is 7, that's actually going to be the equation of a straight line because we've only got x and y both to the power 1. The other one has got an x squared and a y squared, so that's going to be some kind of elliptical shape. And remember, if we solve the simultaneous equations, what we're doing is finding where the line represented by the top equation intersects with the curve represented by the bottom equation. And after we've solved it, and we should expect then to get a set of two solutions, each with an x and y value, we'll have a look at what the graphs look like to kind of confirm that our answers are right. Right, now to start with, what we do is we look at the top equation and we say, right, 2x plus y is 7. That means that y is going to equal 7 minus 2x. And then that, what we're going to do is substitute that into the other equation, which means we end up with 4x squared plus 3 lots of 7 minus 2x all squared equals 43. And I'm afraid we're going to have to just go through and expand it all out and then collect like terms. So we get 4x squared plus 3 lots of 7 minus 2x, I'll write it all out, 7 minus 2x minus 43 equals 0. 4x squared plus 3 lots of 7 sevens are 49, minus 14x and minus another 14x gives us minus 28x, minus 2x times minus 2x is going to be plus 4x squared. Minus 43 is 0, and if I expand out the bracket, 4x squared plus, that's going to be 147, that's going to be 84x, and that's going to be 12x squared minus 43 equals 0. Right, now we've got to collect like terms, so we've got a 4x squared there and a 12x squared there, and that means we're looking at a 16x squared. Then we've only got one term in x, so that just stays as it is. That's going to be minus 84x. And then we've got a plus 147 and a minus 43. Combine those and we get plus 104 equals 0. Right, so we've got a quadratic which we're going to have to solve, which we expect to have two solutions. Can we make it any easier? Well, we can make it a little bit easier, I suppose, because 4 goes into 16, 84 and 104, so we can, if we take 4 out, we get 4's into 4x squared minus 21x plus 26 equals 0. Now, you could just use your calculator or the quadratic formula, but in fact this does factorise quite nicely. 4x and x, and 26 is going to be 13 and 2. 13 and 2, and we want a minus 21. Well, 4 times 2 is 8, and actually 8 plus 13 gives us 21, but it's got to be a minus. 2 minuses times to make a plus, so it factorises like that. And so we're getting towards doing it now, so what we can say now is we can say, right, in that case 4x minus 13 equals 0, in which case x equals 13 over 4. Or the other one is just going to be x minus 2 is 0, so x equals 2. So we've got two separate values for x, But we haven't finished. Remember, we need to find what the corresponding y values are. So we need to, the easiest way to do it is to substitute it into the equation we've got for y. So when x is 13 over 4, y is going to equal 7 minus 2 lots of 13 over 4, which I think comes to, well, it's 7 minus 28 minus 26 over 4, which comes to a half. Okay, and the other one, when x is 2, y is going to equal 7 minus 2 times 2, which is 4, so that's just going to be 3, which means we've now got our final answer, and it's going to be 13 over 4 and a half, and the other solution is going to be when x is 2 and y is equal to 3. Okay. So using Desmos, you can see what the curves look like. The top one is the 2x. The top one here, 2x plus y is 7, is the straight line, and the other one in blue is 4x squared plus 3y squared is 43. And you'll see that the straight line intersects with the curve at 2 points, and we got the 2 points to be 2, 3 and 13 over 4 1/2. So let's just have a look and see if that corresponds with what we've got here. So if I click on there, there we are, look, the point 2, 3 is indeed where they intersect, and the other one there is the point 3 1/4 or 13 over 4 and 0.5 or a half.